Solid talk, solid talk. Don't it do it for me? Now watch me whip. Now watch me nay nay. Okay. Now watch me whip. Watch me nay nay.
You can't whip or nay nay here. But anyways, wanted to hop on the old cam and let you guys know how awesome you are, how much we really appreciate all the everything, hard work, dedication.
So, a message to everybody out there, you know, the goal is by this point next year, you know, you should be on the phone talking about guys in your office no matter how long you've been here. So don't think it can't be possible. Don't be limited by your own expectations. Anybody can do this.
Hey everybody, it's Trace. I wanted to thank you all for the recognition that you guys gave to us at our Keys to Success meeting and the video that you made for us. Now, we're gonna pay that forward a little bit. So give me a quick second. You guys have no idea what I'm doing right now.
Got a great story.
I'm nervous, but excited at the same time, so I'm just gonna start talking and I'll see if she likes it.
Alright, let me just pick up the leg.
That level of always raising the bar and will do anything that it takes is so appreciated.
Can't imagine working anywhere else with anybody else.
I think it's rare that you find those one or two people that are willing to go the lengths no matter what for their people.
What's going on? I just wanted to give a couple shout outs here in my office.
We have a lot to accomplish within the next 12 months. I'm looking forward to you being at the forefront.
I hope you guys enjoy a lot from this national conference. Hope you learn a lot, soak it all in, and most importantly, just apply all the knowledge you take back to St. Louis. We're going to do some big things.
The time is yours, so thank you very much.
Hey guys, it's Brian from Vegas. I want to tell you why these clowns right here are the best team to work with.
And
hey buddy.
So excited.
Alright, so this is a video to all my leaders. My leaders, I love you. You guys are great.
Loyalty, friendship, good Lord. All the new fun experiences, good times, the rough times that seem bad at the time, and then we laugh at them after.
You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do.
I knew she was going to be a great recruiter, but I didn't know that she was going to be the best that there is.
Things are in Redmond and Houston, Texas, and I'm going to talk about Houston Bryant today, oddly enough.
When I think of McKelly Garrick, I think of potential and selflessness. You have the potential to take over the whole office and make it your own.
You are absolutely amazing.
He literally, day in and day out, does not surprise me at all. He's so reliable and he's so consistent. Even down to like what he eats for breakfast and what he prepares for breakfast.
You know, you're just fun to work with, you know. You brought a lot of competitiveness to the office. And
so I think the real reason is because he's a really caring person. He truly cares about people. He's trying to transfer knowledge as much as he could.
I remember you from your first day wearing your crazy pantsuits where we started calling you Flair.
So one night I was talking on a Friday night about how I needed to go to the office early and I was going to work on Saturday. I was going to be at the office at 5. And the little sassy ginger said, "No, you're not." I said, "I will be at that office at 5 o'clock in the morning."
She meets with the guys. She's just willing to do whatever to help other people reach their goals. And, you know, that's the kind of person that you want to work with.
I think your ability to go out, you know, on Sundays, extra days, you know, optional days, you know, not a lot of people do that stuff.
Also known as Chang. You know, I admire your work ethic and the energy that you bring to the table every day. You constantly remind myself of why I'm in this business.
One guy who, down here in Oklahoma, was closing an app during a tornado, and I'm not talking just like a little bit of wind, I'm talking a tornado was coming over, and he was in the shelter signing the guy up. Great phone service. I'm not sure which one provider it was, but whatever.
He taught me the value of Pert Plus and Rogaine. You know, I think Tim has probably some of the best hair in the entire organization. We need to limit his time management skills. I can't do this 4:45 in the morning waking up thing anymore just to work on an hour for my hair.
Jack, I love you, and you're gonna do some amazing things, buddy. Keep it up.
Something that I absolutely love about Rachel
is that Rachel is so strong-minded and so comfortable in her own skin.
So the next leaders that I want to give a shout out to are Kyle Darling and Anthony Aguilar. You guys have both been with the company not very long, but every single day your excitement, your energy, it's so contagious. It makes the atmosphere so much fun.
Yeah, so we can say, okay, that's not a big deal. All right. There you are. Now, let's go see what Jackie's up to.
You're just kicking ass, taking names, man, because that's what you do.
Houston made the decision to pick him up every morning and to take him home every night. And he lives over 45 minutes away. I think everybody listening to this can agree that that's definitely a selfless act.
True greatness, true mastery doesn't come from a little spurt of effort here or there. It comes from being truly dedicated and focused all the time, to the point that every little thing you see you're relating to your field, or you're finding a way to come up with creative ways to improve.
When he's in the room, you know it, and when he's not in the room, you know it. I guarantee you he'll be a player in this game.
What can I say about you? I think that you're my backbone. You know, I think that you have brought a lot of energy, a lot of organization to my business, a lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of enthusiasm.
So sometimes I look at Albert when things happen in the office, and Albert and I are really the only ones to realize it. No one else realizes, and we look at each other and we just start laughing to each other.
He brought some good comedy to the office, you know.
Shekinah. You know, you just get stuff done. You're not just the recruiter of our future organization, but you just keep the whole office in line.
She's probably the hardest working person I have ever met in my entire life. She outworks me by 2 to 3 times as much, and that's how I know that she's going to be a consultant. She will do whatever it takes to get there.
Josh, you taught me more than anyone ever, and I've realized that you probably taught me more than I taught you.
Anytime there is any sort of criticism, he just says, okay, yeah, that's good. All right, I'll do that. And not just says it, he actually applies the things we're talking to.
About Brittany Dutton, a leader in my office. You know, Brittany, you've got a lot of ambition. You know, every day on the way to the office, you know, you're one of the people I think about on how I can help you hit your goals, and you know, you're a lot of fun to work with, and you know, your character, your work ethic, you know, just your positive energy.
Also, she's very committed. She's committed no matter what, even when something's not fun or it's tough or it's not easy. She's committed to it, and she's committed to everyone in her life. Her husband, her friends, her coworkers.
You don't always know what's going on in Jake's mind, because sometimes he just sits there and stares at you and doesn't say anything. But I know that he has big goals, and he's so intense about reaching them. Man, it's just so motivating to work with someone like that.
But I knew that you were going to work hard. I already knew this. It was really up to you to put your mind to it and get the job done. That's probably why you're one of the most consistent guys in the office right now.
So courage and bravery. You may be unsure going into the situation, but you do it anyway, you push yourself into it, and a lot of times we gain confidence from those situations. And I think that Frederick is super courageous, he's brave, you know, the United States from Sweden by himself, and he's really down for whatever. He's a hard worker, he's always positive, he's always smiling.
I'm so thankful for everything you do here in my office. I really appreciate it. The office has grown so much in the last 2 months, and so much of it is because of you, the time that you put in, and you know, all the sharp, amazing people you bring to this company. Everyone really appreciates what you do, and no one more than myself.
We have a lot of similar backgrounds with sports, football, you know, going, you know, playing in college and things like that. But there's a lot to say about you, Ray. Your work ethic, you know, your passion to help other people to be better.
This is that guy who you interview 150 people to find. Your future looks bright. Looks very bright.
Kelsey, your beauty is that you are so grateful for everything, including the small things. when we think about you, we just think about flowers and how much you stop and smell them.
Come a long way, and we have been doing very well, and it's because of their work ethic, it's because of their drive, and it's truly amazing what a group of people could really do together once everybody's on the same page, and it's very cool.
This year I will make this goal become a reality. I won't talk about it anymore. I can. I can. I can.
To persevere, I think, is important for everybody. Don't give up. Don't give in. There's always an answer to everything.
Erica, the courage that you display in our business is absolutely admirable. I respect it so much. I can't begin to thank you on, the constant smile you bring inside the office, outside the office, just your overall attentiveness to what everybody says, and you definitely have the it factor within our company. And you moved here to Vegas for one mission, and that was to run an office and run a powerhouse organization. And I'm super excited to be a part of it, and I got your back the entire way.
Whenever I ask Chris what his biggest strength is, he always says it's his work ethic. And I couldn't agree more. He's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. Chris comes from one of 13 kids. His parents are his role models. His mom had to stay at home to take care of all of the kids, and his dad is entirely self-made. He built their family's house from ground up and worked so hard his whole life to come through for his children and give them support and a roof over their head and the comfort. And Chris always talks about how he just wants to emulate his father, and he wants to have that work ethic and that drive, and how much that was instilled in him because of his dad. And I see it in him every single day.
He's just fun. I can just tell he gets it. I can communicate with him in a way that I can communicate with other owners in our organization. He understands the team environment. He understands how to work with people. And one thing I really like about Evan is when I'm talking to him, the way he shakes his head makes me really believe that no questions asked, we're gonna accomplish whatever we're working on together.
He's got this fight in his gut. Nothing's gonna let this guy down. This guy's got 9 lives, and he's really committed to his goals. And Jackson, you've been a pleasure working with.
Everybody needs a Stephanie Julian in their office. I know if I have to leave town for a couple days and Steph is in town, I sleep easy at night. I know that all the prelims are going to get booked. I know all seconds are going to get called, and I know everything is going to be smooth. Thanks, Steph. Appreciate it.
I feel so lucky every day that I work with her, although she wouldn't probably know that. But she keeps me moving forward. And
then we got, another guy riding a scooter in the field because he broke his foot or his toe or something. But where most people would be like, oh, I need to take a couple days off to rest my toe up, this guy's out there scooting around on a scooter.
Hey guys, so I'm in the bathroom, the men's room of my own office right now to talk about my admin because she's like a ninja and she's just always around. And so I can't leave this to chance. But, they say that you can be an okay manager, and if you have a great admin, you'll be a rock star. And I feel like that's the case that we have here in my office.
So Kendra, this one's for you. I'm outside because you walked in my office about 3 times wondering what the hell I was doing, and I needed to record a video about you, so here we are. But no, Kendra, you're great. You're the main reason our office has had success over this past 12 months. We really appreciate your efforts. I'm sure that comes from me and also all the guys in the office.
The leader who was training her said, hey, if you're that cold, since you don't have a jacket, so if you want to just sit in the car, warm up for 5 minutes, and you can do that. And she said, screw that, I am going to close my first app.
About Zeb, a few words come to mind. Caring, a smile that will light up a room, somebody that is so down for whatever and has never said no to anything we've ever asked of him, He will take the underdog and take him to the next level.
One thing I really appreciate about Paul is being able to rely on him. So if I want something done and I talk to Paul about it, I have 100% confidence it's going to get done. And it makes me feel really confident in working with him.
Katie, it's really been awesome having you around. Just your bubbly personality, you're always positive and very upbeat. Put a smile on my face all the time. You just, even if you don't know exactly what's going on, you're just smiling. Makes me smile, makes me happy, and just always.
So Adonis gets up and hobbles into my office, and he's like, man, I'll be all right. I'll shake it off. I can go to the field today. I said, no, Adonis, I'm going to take you to the hospital. You may have something broken, and then I'm going to take you home. So we take him to the hospital, get some x-rays done. I make him go home, and he is pissed off that I don't let him go to the field and work that day. That's why Adonis Powell is the man.
Anybody can have a larger vision then. Anybody can have faith under those kinds of circumstances. The real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. It takes courage to act. Part of being hungry when you've been defeated, it takes courage to start over again.
Will do for other people before you would even do for yourself, and I think that is what makes a great leader.
You care so much about every single person in this office, regardless if they're on your team or not on your team.
Well, guys, I wanted to tell you that I feel so lucky to get an opportunity to work with, so many wonderful people. The background that you guys have, the integrity, the work ethic, the excitement.
Or Andrew, what's up, beef stick? You're so smart, and your ability to make things make sense, and to the new guy, is absolutely unreal. Your ability to have one-on-one communication is something that a lot of us strive for every single day, and you keep people on their toes, and you make me step up my game a lot. You really do.
I and Otis would like to talk about is Luke Madden. Luke found Otis stranded in the field and thought it'd be great to bring him home as a rehash, so he's one of my best recruiting tools now. It just has to do with Luke's tenacity. He is just a warrior. He's a go-getter. He's a non-stop pace setter.
Every office, every successful office has somebody who is really organized, somebody who is the cool kid, and somebody who is the white rabbit who gets it done every single day in the field regardless. The cool kid is the kid who everyone wants to hang out with, everyone wants to be around, and it's just the cool kid. And so Zach Cropper is the cool kid.
His confidence levels are insane. Almost a little too confident sometimes, but his ability to articulate words and make people feel good and create conversations is a big reason that I think he's going to do great.
I'm just excited for Nashville. We're going to be looking at this video, but it's going to be a great time. Let's kick ass the rest of the year. Let's grow this up an organization to be pretty badass. Let's just keep.
Another guy, who was out in the field with an eye patch on like a little pirate. Not because he thought it would be cool to be a pirate in the field, but because he had to medically and didn't want to take off a couple days just for that. So the work ethic is just absolutely insane.
But Britta, you're great, and I do wish a lot of people could be like you, and I do wish that a lot of people can meet you, because you're someone that's definitely worth meeting.
Ashley is just so fun to be around. She has the best attitude, and that's what I think she does well, is people just love to be around her. She makes everyone feel great. Like, I feel great when I'm around her.
Ricky, you're gonna do amazing, man. You make us smile, and we love you, and you're so inspirational in your dedication to your family and the life that you're going to create, and we just appreciate you always raising the bar for us.
And he's become my best friend. I think that he's going to be in this business for a long time. I think long term he's going to be really successful, and I'm super, super, super proud of him, and I'm thankful I get to work with him every single day.
Albana! Islami. Albana, super impressive with her background and how committed she is to our business.
Why? All right. There she is.
Firework. Oh, hey guys, what's up? Here to talk about Amber Sullivan, who is a firework. She is, by definition of a firework, just somebody who just lights up a room, and to me, that's what she does for me.
Ethan, if I could think of one person being a class act to being, just a genuine guy, it's you. You're just a cool dude. You're by far one of the most reliable and respectful people I've ever met in my life.
And your willingness and your ability to relate to different types of people every single day is your biggest strength.
Yasmin, I think that you're one of the most caring people in the office. I've really seen you grow a lot. I think that you're awesome. You've matured a lot more. You make great decisions now. You're more reliable and more trustworthy. You're more dependable. I'm really looking forward to your future. I think you're an awesome person and you care about other people, and that's the reason why you'll do well.
Xavier Yuan is the reason why you do hundreds and hundreds of prelims. He's just the person you're trying to find. He just gets it. He shows up every day with this game face on. He's ready to rock and roll. He goes to the field, no problems, rings the bell, takes out interviews. He's already starting to build a team. He's doing a lot of the right things. And, it's so cute that just every day he tries to be as attractive as me. And he's a solid number 2, let me tell you. And, buddy, keep at it. You'll get there soon.
One of the reasons that I love working with Kyle is he cares so much about doing the right things, and it's like so inspiring to work with someone like that.
Lauren Johnson is super dedicated. She's also really smart. She asks the right questions and really works hard every single day to get better.
I remember a day when I was sitting in this chair and Daniel was sitting in that chair, and he had tears in his eyes, and it was when he first started, and he looked at me and said, "Holly, I've been doing construction my entire life. I don't know if I'm polished enough for a job like this." And I said to him, "Do you know how any sculpture is made? They find a piece of marble and they identify the veins in the marble and they let it create itself, but they mold it and they polish it and they make it into some of the most recognized and most beautiful things and appreciated things in the world, but they all started from this little piece of marble. And if you put in the work and the attitude, you can be that." And since that day and forward, we've seen nothing but greatness and something to be admired from Daniel.
One of the great things I like about you is whenever we give you some advice, whether it's myself or some of the other managers or whatever, you apply things right away. And I think that just that student mentality and trusting your coaches and we got your best interests in mind is going to take you really far in our business.
And it's good to see you grow, being scared of public speaking to demanding a room, building a team, doing all these new fun things. So I'm very glad you're in the office.
Keep up the hard work, kick some ass.
Thanks for everything, all the hard work, fun, dedication that you bring first into the office, last to leave. I promise you, when you keep that up, put your foot down, it'll be all worth it.
But it's going to be a great time. Let's kick ass the rest of the year. Let's grow the Sutherland organization to be pretty badass.
I'm so glad that I finally figured out a way how to report this right. But take pride in what you do. Be proud of yourselves, and whether it's proving somebody wrong, like a lot of people have, or like myself, always wanted to prove myself wrong, that I could do whatever I wanted. Take your goals, write them down, shout them out, and if you don't hit them at the first time, back it on up and do it again, because you will. So hope you guys enjoy the rest of the conference. Let's kick some booty and nay-nay if you can.
So 2015, it's going to be our year. Let's go.